All right, Cancerians, welcome in. This is a destiny point reading. So North Node is really your destiny point. I'm including Sun and Rising because Rising kind of points back to a past life, just like South Node does. And your Sun sign is who you express yourself, how you express yourself in this life. So your Sun sign is likely also to be impacted by this reading. Let's see. This is a spring forecast for your destiny point. It doesn't include moon because moon is more of an internal experience. This is more about an external expression. Okay, so let's see what's going on for you. Let's see what's going on for you, Cancerians. Listen in stillness, meet your true self. That's internal. Polish your mirror for perfect clarity. And coming soon, welcome to the ascending age. Things are about to get real. And all of this last 6 months has been kind of preparation for what we're going to be dealing with. Cancerians are no exception. In fact, during Cancer time this summer, we are going to, let me kind of frame it for you. So as I'm doing this reading, we have Pluto moving into Aquarius, and it's going to be there until this summer, until June. And it is moving back into Capricorn right around the time of the Cancer sun, the Cancer sun moving into Cancer and the new moon moving into Cancer. It's going to be happening right around that time. So I feel like it's kind of saying to you, you're going to need to get ready because there is some kind of massive ascension experience that's going to be happening these next 3 months that is preparing you for a shift this summer. All right. So it's time to pay attention. Wow. Ace of Cups. I don't know when you're watching this, but the morning message for March 23rd, you might want to go back and look at that. I'll put a little link here or in the description box because it is talking about this exact time period, and Cancerians are heavily involved in this. Hierophant rooted down by the Knight of Cups. Nine of Swords. Oh, yes. Nine of Swords rooted down by the Hermit. The Moon rooted down by the King of Swords. Oh, I like the clarity there. Wow. Ace of Swords. We've got 2 aces here. Very small set of cards. Wow. Wheel of Fortune. And I'm going to do this. Page of Cups. Okay. Some of you, I talked about Twin Flame. I've talked about how there's a reemergence of love, of an ascended type of love that is very different from what we've experienced. And I do feel like the water signs, especially Cancerians, are going to be leading that charge. This is the traditional, the Hierophant rooted down by the Knight of Cups. Our old ideas about commitment, our old ideas about what love is and what love isn't. I feel like we've all been through some really challenging times. Of course we have been. This Nine of Swords rooted down by the Hermit, gaining wisdom from a very tough journey. So this is kind of like a, hey, it's all been in service of this new type of love that's opening up this summer. And some of you have felt it already. Some of you have had massive shifts in your own experience of love. Some of you who have gone through a lot of the twin flame connections in service of a higher vibration for all of us have really done a great job of like blazing the trail of what love is to become. We have been purging all of the toxicity around love, third parties, narcissistic partners, toxic energies. And we have softened that. Because we have experienced it, we are blazing the trail. So thank you to all of you who have done that. Really blaze the trail for a new way of experiencing love. This new moon, the new moon in Cancer, I know that's a far piece from where I'm talking right now, months and months. But I want to help you understand that what's coming in is a new truth about love. And this is a destiny point that we are all facing. But you water signs, especially Cancer, are the ones who've really borne a lot of the brunt of it because of your energetic composition, right? Your DNA, but also your purpose and mission on this path. Cancer's North Node. If you are a Cancer North Node and you're watching this, some of you don't know what North Node is. I'm going to drop a link to a class or a bundle of classes that's going to help you understand what your karmic mission and path is on this life. And what I'm seeing here is a lot of Cancer's karmic path and mission is about clearing away toxicity around how we experience love, nurturing, kindness, generosity, fill in the blank, okay? That higher expression of love. And I do feel like as we get more into this summer, you are going to have this challenging Nine of Swords rooted down by the Hermit. So let me start from the beginning here. The Hierophant is very traditional Taurus energy. It's about a little bit of what have you done for me lately? I'm kind of hearing that in my head. And it is a transactional kind of experience of commitment, of this is what you're expected to do and this is what I'm expected to do. And it's tied up in a bow with romance. So we make it palatable for ourselves, or we make a commitment that must have that element to it. Otherwise it becomes something that is rigid and can crumble if we don't have the thing that ties it together, which is love. And so we've come into this life, especially you guys, Cancerians, have come into this life as someone who is here to teach us about a higher experience of love. You've done that by experiencing some of the most difficult and challenging connections. You've also been through a lot of ascension symptoms or a lot of challenging anxiety, depression, right? All of the feelings. You've healed the feelings for the rest of us. Thank you. Okay? You've healed the feelings for the rest of us. You have come into wisdom because of the suffering that you have endured, because of the experience of love that you've had. And the new moon in Cancer is really going to show you a massive aha moment. King of Swords, the moon is your internal life, right? And we talked about, I said this in the beginning, that it's really not about that. It's about a moving of the internal life out into the expression of how you live your life, or how you appear on this planet as a 3D person. It's now being elevated into more of a transcendent space. Okay, so I'm sorry if I'm talking in circles here a little bit, but what I'm trying to get across to you is the old definition of love is being destroyed because of your nurturance and kindness and adherence to what you find important in love. You've held on to the things that are massively important in how we treat each other and how we experience what we commonly call as love. But I guarantee you that if you walked out onto the streets of New York City, or the streets of San Francisco, or the streets of Paris, or the streets of Buenos Aires, and you asked 100 people what their definition of love is, they would have a different definition, right? And so what Cancerians are doing are tying that all together, wrapping it up. Do you see the little angel here? Reading tarot is super cool because sometimes I see stuff that I never saw before. In that deck, do you see the Knight of Cups? You see that angel there with the ribbon? This is another angel, the ribbon of truth about what true love is and how we are experiencing it is changing. And Cancerians, you are largely responsible for that. Thank you. The world is changing. The world is moving into a new energetic space. There are going to be offers of love coming. And once you make this shift over this next 3 months, you make this shift into the energy of the Ace of Swords, the angel of truth, during this time shift. Okay. So whatever's happening during these 3 months is going to be important to an event that's happening in the Cancer new moon. So this is your chance to prepare for that. This is your chance to get clear, to purge any feelings that you still hold in your body, that you still hold in your countenance, that are not loving. To release anyone from your charge who is who you have deemed as a toxic partner, a karmic partner. All of those kinds of lessons are going to be important. They're lessons after all, right? There's something that is there for us to take in and work with and use as we get forward into what the true expression of love is. So coming soon, welcome to the Ascending Age. The Polish Your Mirror for Perfect Clarity is this King of Swords polishing the moon. Now, there's a full moon also in Cancer time, and that is a releasing type of experience. But I almost feel like it is a reflection of our innermost desires, kind of like Moonstruck, right? Like the, Cosmos moon. It's moon big enough to crush the house. That's an expression of the heart of humanity. And you are leading this charge as sort of this warrior angel. Okay. So we're now moving away from this traditional sense of how love has been experienced that can crumble because we're not tying the ribbons of true love, or we're not really aware, or we haven't been aware for centuries about what love actually is. We've turned it into a lot of stuff that it really isn't. And you guys are the ones that are going to be leading us into the charge of what love is going to be in the Ascending Age, in our new expression of love. We are going to have it is a shift. It is a huge shift, and it's happening right now. All right. So I'm going to go deeper into this reading. If this is something that is speaking to you, if you damn well know that you're one of those people who is leading the charge of this new experience, then stick around. There's a link below if you want to continue on with me. Cancerians, North Node, Sun, Rising. Let's move. All right. I'll see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.